everybody, it's Joe opening up the video log this time. I have with me my friend.
Yin as usual, and this week our guest is.
The one who will not be named.
Why will you not be named?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I'm wanted.
Um,
Beetle Bear wants you.
if you're wanted, is it even safe to have you with us?
Please don't use my name, because I'm wanted by the CIA, FBI, and like two, no, it's five other acronyms.
Alright, Dr. Orly, I got you. Oh, damn.
No! No!
Yin, is it even
I'm
safe to have this guy
melting.
with us?
Well, he seemed like a nice guy at Ivy's.
I
And his
can appear
partner,
that way
Dr.
if I
Yeah, really.
like.
His partner, Dr. Yeah, really seems like a nice guy, too.
I thought I told you to stop inviting criminals into the video logs.
But they have a podcast that talks about Runescape called The Planet Cat. They own their own Runescape fan site. How could
Yes,
I not?
in all seriousness, our guest is Dr. Orly from RunePlanet.com.
They run their own
Or
podcast
.net.
called the Planet Cast. Yeah, called the Planet Cast. It's I think almost weekly thing that goes on with them. You want to tell us more?
Yeah, it's really just a podcast where we just talk about like what's been going on for the past week or since when we last did it or whatever, and then that's about it for the fan site and for RuneScape.
It best be. Anyways, yeah, I just got lucky one night, met them on Ivy's, and we decided we'd have some shameless plugs for each other. No big deal. So let's get into our first topic, guys. 10th anniversary of RuneScape. How badass is that? I mean, it's
Very
been 10 years since this delicious game came out. So, what do you guys, what are your fondest memories in these past 10 years? Any fond ones?
dying at wizards while trying around the Varrock.
Oh, I remember when I first broke 1K in cash killing goblins. I thought I was just the richest guy in town. And I tried to put on goblin armor, the goblin mail. I remember that. I was sitting there, why can't I put on this armor? I want to use the armor. It's not working.
Oh, when I found a rune scimitar on the ground, and I just dropped it because I took it and then dropped it because I couldn't use it. So I'm like, oh, this must suck then. And I find out later it's really good. So total fail on my part.
Wow, good fight, Joe. So, fondest memories aside, what do you think is the greatest thing that has ever happened to RuneScape in these past 10 years?
Probably changing from RuneScape to RuneScape 2.
Absolutely, RuneScape to RuneScape 2.
I'd have to say the Grand Exchange, in my opinion. Because I just like the Grand Exchange. You can buy in bulk. They're set prices. The merchanting can affect the market, but I don't care. It's not like I'm merchanting anyways. I'm just a guy who's happening to be doing herb lore and fletching and fire making and all that other stuff. I mean, it's just fast, easy, and efficient.
Well, yeah, it's nice, but it's I don't know. It's not something that affected the entire game really.
So, do you ever see any free? Do you ever see any trade going on in Falador anymore? I don't.
Not in Falador, but in other places I do.
Like the Grand Exchange.
Like near the Grand Exchange.
Well, the trade was Falador Park mostly. You can still see people trading, but only in the banks. That's about it.
Yeah. See? See, and we're going to lose this. I mean, we're not going to have our maximums or minimums. We're going to have a very efficient thing destroyed by this free trade update. But that's besides the point. Anyways, worst thing that's ever happened to RuneScape in your guys' opinion in these past 10 years?
Well, I would say for the worst thing at the time would be the removal of free trade and wilderness, but then in hindsight, it's really a good thing.
I can see how you see that. I'd see, I'd see the best and the worst thing that's ever happened to RuneScape, in my opinion. What skill is it? Oh, yes, construction. It's the biggest money pit I've ever seen.
Hey, I like construction. It's pretty useful for having stuff in your house. It helps you get places quicker. And it has a lot of skilling stuff in it, so if I have to say the worst thing, it's dungeoneering, because that's just a giant mini game.
You've broken my heart, Joe. I see how it is. So, let's see here. We've done the worst. We've done the best. We've done the fondest. Now, the big question. What do you think is going to happen in the next 10 years?
They should update summoning to where you can ride familiars. I would love to go ride around in a mini Iron Minotaur. Go, go ride around on my Iron Minotaur and start killing stuff.
What do you mean, like mounts? Or what?
Yeah, I mean, like you can ride a horse. Well, you can ride your familiars. Jump on top of that little bull ant spider and ride them.
That'll be
If
like
that was the
continue.
case,
That'd be like
I would.
using WoW stuff for RuneScape. WoW ideas.
Eh, they did it with the Grand Exchange. It doesn't matter.
And changing hit points to Constitution.
Yeah. Yes, but if that was the case, I'd just grab a Zamrock Hawk and be like, "Fly, birdie, fly."
That would be awesome. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't you want to go ride around on a unicorn stallion, looking beast as
I,
ever?
that's
That'd be
been my
so
dream in
cool.
my entire life, to ride a pony.
I would probably ride around on my Greyhound. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen in the future for RuneScape?
I think that they're going to add skills.
Ooh, that's a good prediction. I could see that happening. Any ideas?
They need to make the stalking skill.
Sailing.
See, I could see sailing, but just rename it buccaneering and add a new class of weapon called what is it? Damn it, they already did it. Isn't it rapiers? No, it's something. It's buccaneering. You can control your ship. You can have fights with your ships. You get all like new light armor that's kind of like a
Or you
mix of
could
melee and range, and then you have like a fast mix between a longsword and a scimitar, which is pretty much a rapier.
that would be pretty cool. Or it could be called the pirateering skill.
Buccaneering sounds better.
That's debatable.
Well, it depends on your version of debatable. Anyways, since it's been a great 10 years. I mean, I've had fun with this game, haven't you guys?
Yes, very much so.
I'll have fun when this person gives me their red party hat.
Oh, well, I've had a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got back into RuneScape. Now, this is a topic that all three of us can relate to right here. Being in high school and being addicted to RuneScape. I mean, any of you got experiences to talk about?
Um, I don't know if it'd be anything that affects anything in high school except that not wanting to do homework. But I figured out ways to play RuneScape and do homework at the same time, so it's all good.
Yeah, I did that too. I figured out actually how to alch, high alch, while doing homework. And I don't use an auto clicker, I use my finger.
I don't know. I've had a couple dreams about RuneScape, but becoming a player mod and killing goblins is just kind of really weird.
Yeah, I mean, I found myself when I was watching TV earlier today, all I could think about was RuneScape. I was like, RuneScape, sex, RuneScape, RuneScape, RuneScape.
That, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, totally. I mean, if you play RuneScape and you find yourself when you're if you're subjected to having to be away from RuneScape for a period of greater of 4 hours in a day minus sleep, and you find yourself scratching yourself in odd places and trying to peel off your skin, I think there's something wrong. So there's something wrong with me.
No, if you go take a sword and go attack a cow and kill it and just say, "Yay, max hit," then yeah, you're addicted.
But yeah, I mean,
Um,
we all deal with it. I mean, my grades actually suffered sophomore year because at the end of sophomore year because I was just so addicted to RuneScape. It'd be like the first thing I do. It'd be like what I would do when I got home, and when I went to bed, I'd be dreaming about RuneScape, and I'd be like, yeah, RuneScape, and I wouldn't do anything but RuneScape. So I'd often have missing homework assignments, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, RuneScape.
Actually, last year my grades are probably the worst, and then I wasn't playing RuneScape at all, really. But then this year I've been playing it a lot, and then my grades are 4.0 or above.
I'll tell you what RuneScape does do. It reduces teen pregnancy.
Oh yes.
Because I'm not getting it on with some girl and getting her pregnant. But yeah, it's a hard road, and I hope we can all get over our RuneScape addictions one day. I mean, well, no, I don't. I'll always be addicted to it. Once you've caught it, there's no way to stop it. So enjoy your RuneScape addictions, and good luck. I'm Interno, signing off of Dancing for Money Flocks, because I'm gonna go play RuneScape.
You're already on RuneScape, dude. We're addicted.
Shh.
Alright, guys, I'm Joe. See you.